I guess the first thing I should address is how I'm dying, why I'm dying. Um, in a nutshell, that's why. That's how. And the fact I haven't given it up, despite everything wrong with me, is mind boggling. But it's reality. I have throat cancer. I'm happy to say it is currently in remission. However, given I don't know how long that will last. I have congestive heart failure. That would be from my weight, which is both self-induced and medically from lymphedema that I have really super bad in my stomach and legs. I've recently lost 120 pounds. I know you can't tell to look at me. You would think I need to lose another 120. I probably do. But I'm proud that I lost it. But anyway, throat cancer is in remission. I have congestive heart failure, advanced COPD, which is a lung disease. God, I have so many things like that aren't necessarily fatal, like sleep apnea, morbid obesity, diabetes. God, it would be faster to check off what's not wrong with me, to be honest. As of late, a big problem I've been having is with my potassium levels. I can't seem to keep them up. Your potassium is weird. It's not something you think about until you have to in a situation like mine. Basically, mine keeps bottoming out from all the diuretics I have to take for both congestive heart failure and lymphedema. It removes the water from the affected areas. Not very well. I mean, I feel like, I would love to be Violet from Willy Wonka and go in that juicer. If only they existed. But anyway, I have to take a lot of diuretics for my conditions. And as a result, my potassium keeps plummeting. Well, your potassium, it has a very narrow range of what's healthy. It's basically 3.5 to 5.1, I think. And mine keeps going down into the twos. I usually get hospitalized if it gets below, like, say, 2.8. And anyway, potassium's weird because if you have too much, it's also bad for your heart. If you have too little, like me, it's bad for your heart. Sorry, I'm looking at my ashtray. So that's the big thing I've been fighting for the last couple months, is trying to keep my potassium up. When you have low potassium, you have no energy, not to talk even, not to chew, nothing. And your muscles all basically go to mush. And so you're stuck not being able to fend for yourself, care for yourself at all. I'm still rehabilitating from that one. Gosh, it has been a few months. And, of course, my COPD, the lung disease, and the congestive heart failure, and the cancer that's in remission, all of it, you know, is smoking related as well. Anyway, when I say I'm dying, I know that I am. I mean, I've accepted it because I've been so close so many times. I haven't accepted it gracefully. I'm not quite ready to give up. But that said, this could be my last, my second and last video. I don't know. Every day that I wake up, I'm grateful that I'm still here. Because they haven't gotten, my potassium under control, and that severely affects your heart. And on top of it, I already have congestive heart failure. So, and as to managing what's wrong with me, aside from, the fact I haven't quit smoking, it's very difficult to manage both lymphedema and congestive heart failure because they require competing things. Like, it's in my best interest for the lymphedema, which puts a lot of water weight on my heart. It's in the best interest that I pee a lot, and in order to pee a lot, you have to drink a lot of fluids. But when you have congestive heart failure, you're on a fluid restriction. So I'm allowed up to like 1.5 liters a day, I think. That's about it. And God, I hope I'm not boring you guys to death, because I'm not an editor, so this is just gonna go raw. I apologize in advance for that. But it's like, it's I've got that yin and yang kind of thing going on, or not even yin and yang, but like yin and yin or yang and yang, where I'm having competing needs. So it's a very difficult fine line to walk. I'm on a low sodium diet, which is how I lost 120 pounds. And a low fluid, like I said, up to 1.5 liters a day. And that's all fluids. Anything that is a fluid at room temperature is considered a fluid. So it's a pretty severe diet, and I highly recommend that you take care of yourselves if you happen to be young and are watching this, or older. I'm going to be 50, knock on wood, dun, 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 in January 22nd. If you're my age and you don't have these issues yet, you don't want them, trust me. Do what you can. I mean, I rue the day I ever picked up a cigarette at age 15, because I have been a stone cold, hardcore smoking addict ever since. And I mean, even facing death, I can't seem to bring myself to quit. And I know that I would have at least a shot at getting better if I did. But I'll be damned if I can figure out how. I mean, the patch is like worthless on me, first of all. I basically don't even feel it. That's how bad, I am with smoking, is you put the patch on, it's just like, okay, where's the nicotine? Because I don't feel it. It's the truth. And the gum, I haven't brought myself to try. Chantix, they pulled off the market right after it was prescribed to me. Luckily, I hadn't started it yet. So I've got a lot of issues, I'm not like trying to come on here like, oh, I'm dying. I'm such a victim. I'm living my consequence, which right now is dying. Do I hope to turn it around? I do. Do I think I will? Not really. I don't. And that's just being honest. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass when I'm sitting here really not knowing if this will be the last time I am ever heard. So, anyway, before I get into videos about, being a has-been this and a has-been that, I wanted to first tell you why I'm almost a has-been human. Don't smoke. Don't ever pick up cigarettes. And for God's sakes, mind your weight. Love you guys.